Hey, what's going on, everybody? So sorry we're late. Your mic's right there. Whew, time literally got away from me. Cathy's like, I'm coming up. I'm like, oh man, it's 8:01. So sorry. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Thursday. Let's see. I was trying to work on some stuff on the stream and got distracted. Let's see here. We got Chloe. What's going on, Chloe? Mandy's here. Hello. Renee of PA. Hi.
I'm gonna eat some graham crackers.
Graham crackers. You guys ready for some crunching?
I don't have any snacks. This is the best thing.
I'm gonna put on some. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I think we're good. A little background music. Shannon's here. Hello. Says hi, Chris and Cathy. The Canadian fires are still making it very smoky skies here in New Jersey, but today was better than yesterday. I heard there's lots of fires up in the northeast, right? Up in New York and all that New Jersey. Yeah. Hope you guys are breathing okay. I know every time we get the fires out here, it's bad. Like the smoke, it lingers forever too. Dredges to dollars, what's going on? Hello. Erica's here. Random Garage, hello. Let's see. Hello from Melanie. Please like the video, says Shannon. Thank you. Thank you. Bonnie's here. Hello. Aaron, hello from Pennsylvania. All right, just trying to make sure I got everything, all my ducks in a row here. Hello, Irivas, Shondel's here. Hi. Smoke is still strong in Connecticut. Oof. Mike Madison, what's going on? Lord Joy's here. Erica's asking, are you guys coming to Charlotte this year? Again, we are. We're planning on it.
Planning as in we haven't bought any sort of tickets or anything yet, but.
So we're gonna buy the tickets as soon as we buy the house.
Yeah.
Like as soon as we're closing the house, we'll be buying stuff.
And make sure that we have a babysitter.
Yeah. Mimi's here. Hello from Silicon Valley. Hi, Mimi. Hey, Destiny's here. What's going on? Retro by Destiny. What are you getting? Graham cracker? Give him a graham cracker. He's old. He can eat a graham cracker. Smoke's still strong in Connecticut. Amy K, how's it going? It's funny. I was like, what I was working on right before we went live, which made us go late, was getting a timer back on the screen. Which, if you noticed, there wasn't one. The irony. Artful Journey, hello. What's going on? Kelly, hi. Like Mountain Man, treasure. Do I look like him? Am I getting the beard? I don't have a haircut signed up for another month. I had to skip my haircut this time. Should I try it? Do it myself?
Probably.
I'm at least gonna have to shave the beard.
Very gray.
Hey.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's very cute.
Nadia's Nook. What's going on, Nadia? Got to make sure to have some change left to come see me in Charlotte. Me equals my house.
Greater than the house.
Oh, me to greater than the house. Okay, that makes sense. Greater than, is that double negative?
What's that?
What'd you get?
Oh, probably a message. Is it probably
A message on
someone
that?
offered me $45. I don't even take offers on eBay, but people still send them in messages. Well, I take $45 for shoes that are listed at like $80, and they wanted free shipping too.
Oh, does he say ducks in a row? Need to hear all about the new house. Well, we're still on the waiting game.
Waiting as in just waiting for.
Yeah, closing is supposed to be the 30th. I've done everything that they've asked me to do so far, the lender. There was some deadlines that I got close to, but I think everything's okay. They haven't called me today. No news is good news, right? Right?
Hope so.
We log in and see if there's anything new. Bonnie, what's going on, gardening sis? Hope all is well. All is all right. Wow, you don't take offers on eBay and you have such great sales. That's awesome. I mean, you take offers if they message.
Well,
kind of.
Not like half off. Like
Right, no, yeah.
At like 60 and they offer maybe like 50.
That gets you a
might,
block.
and depending on how long it is. This item, I just checked comps on it a few days ago and I have it priced accurately. So.
Guys, I've been like so excited about the possibility, like when we move the studio, because this is our studio, kind of, right? Into the new house, and just thinking about how we're gonna set it up and stuff. I'm getting excited. I want to do some lights.
Well, the house is big, obviously, but the room that our computer's in is gonna be a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Right? Are we doing the downstairs room or the upstairs?
I think the downstairs for the computers. We have two rooms to choose from for like the office.
But the one downstairs is where we would put the inventory if we move it back to the house.
Yes.
So that's the
Yes.
tricky part.
So there's a room downstairs in the basement. It's fully finished. It's a little darker, but you know, we can put these kind of lights up in there. And I don't know, it has a nice walk-in closet. It's almost like a guest suite. But it's not an attached bathroom, but there's like
it's like a really good shape for the inventory though. It's like basically the storage unit size but longer. And yeah, it has a closet. So I don't know. I just feel scared to put the desk in there and then if we want to move the inventory.
I don't know what's going on with my chat. One's not keeping up with the other.
Refresh mine too.
Top chat. Maybe that's why live chat. So yeah, we have the option of basically having our office / computer. This we'll have right here where we would go live from and all that. Be downstairs or in a room kind of right next to our bedroom. So.
I was just thinking the office on the main level.
See, I was thinking that office.
We don't know what we're doing with anything. I don't really want the
We have
work.
3 offices. No, I'm just kidding.
So the house is like a main level. The top level is mainly bedrooms, and then the basement. And I don't really want any work on the top level, which is where our bedrooms are. So
Yeah.
that's kind of out of the question to me.
Yeah, I don't want it up there either. Which is why I was kind of thinking. So the downstairs, in the meantime, like this, the office setup. And then the office on the main floor, which it's a small, it's like 10 by 12. It's like a small room, but there's like no closet, so it doesn't really qualify as a bedroom.
That's where we thought maybe I could just list or
Yeah. So it's got some great windows. So like in the afternoon, there should be some good sunlight. And when so basically that would be good to have like a desk, like a small desk where she could work from her laptop. So like not this big computer setup, but somewhere, you know, to go and photograph, and you could do your drafting and do it all kind of right there. Because we're trying to figure out a good workflow. Because what I don't want to do is whenever Cathy has a bunch of stuff, bring it in all the way downstairs, process a little bit, bring it up to a different room, process it more, and then out back to inventory. I'm trying to figure out a good workflow, right? That works with the rooms and all that.
Also not have a mess anywhere visible.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's why we kind of moved the inventory out of here in the first place. Like, I just get overwhelmed by all the things.
So there's definitely a lot to think about, and I really don't know if we're gonna know until we are actually in the house and trying to move stuff
there's a
in.
4-car garage, so we could put maybe
Yeah.
at least have some shelves if I need to put some extra inventory that I can't get to yet. Maybe I don't know.
Shannon said, "Are you guys packing yet?" Cathy's been kind of
Mainly the kids' rooms. I just
packing
stuff that they're not gonna wear this summer and stuff.
I feel like Cathy and I have about as opposite of methods of packing.
Trying to get rid of things.
Yeah. Me too. But
Just
like I would move everything there and then get rid of it there. Cathy is probably the smarter way of getting it rid before we move it.
Individual drawer, decide, hold it in my hand. Do I really need this or what? When's the last time I wore these undies? Do I really need 14 pairs of the same undies that I've never worn?
It's like the same method that you do when you're packing for a trip. Like she will like purge stuff that we don't need anymore. When it's like pack, and then she's like mad at me for packing in like 15 minutes. Well, I'm like, I packed what I'm taking.
When I'm going on a trip, I try on everything in my closet and like, get rid of things as I'm packing. Makes sense to me.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. We're just different. I'm like, let's get it to the house and then we'll throw it away.
They'll just like bring the dresser full of how it is straight over. I'm like, no, let's go through everything.
It's like, let's buy this lettuce so that we can just throw it away in a week, right? Ashley, what's going on? Hello. Amy says, so are you bringing the inventory back to the homestead? We're undecided, but we are decided at the very least to wait a little bit. Some of the big things we're going to have to do when we first, like before we move, we're going to have to paint. We're going to update the paint in the house. Probably change out some ceiling fans, kind of do some minor update kind of stuff like that. And then, you know, like move stuff over. We might even keep the office set up here for a little while. Like a couple weeks, maybe. No more than a month, because the goal is we got to get this house rentable and ready to and rent, right? So, because that's going to be money we're leaving on the table that we don't want to. Your mic isn't working.
I'm sure I'm just not talking loud.
Am I just talking too loud?
Is it like showing your thing if it's?
I see sound coming through.
I can try to talk louder.
Give me a test. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
1 2 3 7.
Talk into the mic.
14.
It just isn't. She's never. I'm gonna have to like strap it to her face. Erica's want to know which room is hers. You know, we have this little one down in the basement. It's like literally like 3 feet wide. It's almost like a hallway.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're filling the house so that there's no guest rooms.
Pretty much.
I mean, by design.
I like never invite people to our house. I don't want to clean up a mess and stuff. Not that you're messy. I'm just I don't like to clean up for people to come over. I don't like hosting parties and then like feeding a bunch of people and then cleaning up. I'd rather go to other people's house.
Lori, Mama with the camera's here. Hello. Trying to put me in the cupboard under the stairs, just like Harry Potter. Hey, maybe you'll get some magic abilities. So you're gonna list tonight, yeah? Got some drafts ready to go. So that's kind of the status with the house. I mean, it's a lot of waiting. I mean, we've been it's been 8 years since we've kind of gone through all this, right? So
Yeah.
it's so like stressful too.
Oh, that was a different question on a different item for eBay. Are there any issues with this sweater? How do you even answer that question? I mean, there's 8 photos.
Shout it out, Cathy.
I don't know.
Maybe I could just talk really far so like it kind of brings down the level.
It's like
Then
if
I
you're
feel like
gonna
your mic picks
ask
up.
what are the specific issues, you're gonna find something that I didn't mention. So I usually delist an item when people ask questions like this and then relist it a while later. I know I'm crazy.
Is that petty?
Not petty, it's just like I know it's unnecessary. Okay. I think I'm good with
I just put my watch on. It's like, hey, you can make it happen today. No, I don't think so. Lori says, by some miracle, I made it in the first hour. LOL, gonna test video games while hanging out with y'all.
awesome.
Right, test video games.
Do your kids like to test them with you, Lori?
I'll test them. What kind of games? Like what console? A variety? 6x6, what's going on? Good evening. Chris and Cathy, Marvin, Factory. All right, I can switch over.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hopefully it doesn't break. All right.
So I'm counting my. So in the beginning of the year when I made my goal, I said I'm not counting like personal items as my listings, but these are personal items mostly, and I'm counting them because we need to get this stuff listed before we move. And there's no way I can double up on listings at this time with kids home from school for summer, so
Yeah,
we're just counting them.
I think it's fine. You know, like, yeah, it's like preemptively trying to get it out of here before we move anyway.
Yeah,
Then we don't have to
they're all
move it.
Like most of these kids' clothes are like $30 items each, so.
See, why is it? See, I see Mama with the camera's comment over here, but it didn't come up over here. I can't put it up on the screen. What's going on? What is going on? Anyway, Mama with a camera said, I'm not a gamer at all. I literally test them. Basically, I'm clueless. Well, you have to beat the game to test it. What do you mean? Fireball Flippers, what's going on? Hello? Hey, hey. A listing is a listing, says Amy K.
I know. I just won't hit my profit. Well, my profit goal is always like way up here, anyways. But it's not helping me hit my profit goal because these are all just kind of like break even type things.
Ginger KJ is asking, what's your goal now?
For what? Just like my listing goal?
Yeah, I mean, what's your listing goal, profit goal?
I mean, my
Survive.
profit goal is always 100K. Like I just want to hit it so bad, but it's always like I just get like discouraged halfway through the year, which is basically where we're at. So, I mean, my profit goal is 100K. It's not gonna happen, but I do feel good about what I've done, and I've grown my inventory to 1,800 active. I'm trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the year, but Chris is trying to get me to run a big sale, so I don't know.
Hey,
Now I'm just
look.
maintaining my weekly listings of 100. I don't know.
All right, I think I might have fixed whatever's going on We'll see. Although I can't put this one up. Tonight I'm doing Xbox 360. My kids like to test though. How would you say this item runs compared to other women's sizes? I don't wear the clothes. They're new tags, and I have measurements. What else can I do?
Oh, are they talking about?
So they're
like,
asking,
questions?
how does this? Yeah, how is this compared to other? How does this run? Does this run true to size? Is that like what they're asking, kind of thing? I don't wear the clothes. They're a new tag, and they have measurements. What else can I do? Exactly. I mean.
I'm getting a Poshmark return today. I mean, they haven't approved it yet, but they're going to because she said the Velcro wasn't sticky enough, which whatever. I'm sure it is, and I'll relist them when I get them back. But she also said, where's the box? That the Birkenstocks were... I didn't show a box. I didn't say there was a box, but she said I didn't say there wasn't a box. So
yeah.
Apparently there was supposed to be a box. So
apparently if you do not disclose that it doesn't come with a box.
I don't know how many thousands of pairs of shoes I've sold, and nobody's ever asked me for the box or assumed that there was a box.
I mean, like, it came with a box. The white box with the red stripe and
the priority mailbox.
Had your name on it. I wanted to see because you sent me what she said, right? She said, I got the shoes, but can you tell me what happened to the box? It didn't say when I bought these there would be no box. Who let you out of the box, lady?
Is a little bit... Well, it's funny because I sent him... I don't know how long you've all been around, but I had a strange situation with some Ugg slippers on Posh probably a year or so ago, and just the whole situation with this person so far has reminded me of that, and I'm not going to go back and forth with them, so slippers. I just answered the case. Please send them back for, yeah.
Who remembers the Ugg slipper lady? 100 items a week?
Yeah, that's my current goal. I should hit it because I have 40 drafted right now, and I do 20 today and 20 tomorrow. I'll be good.
Oh my goodness. No box. That's crazy. See, I don't know what's going on. Erica said that lady about the box can step on some gum. I don't know why it's... Oh, I bet I know why. All right, I'm going to fix this.
My mic still?
No. For some reason, it's not showing everybody's comments on my thingy here. And I'm wondering if it's because I was messing with some of the settings. We'll see if that works. I just don't want to miss anybody's questions or comments. Let's see. Kelly says, I don't like shoes in boxes because it's so much more time and expense than shipping. That's true. That is true. Awesomeness on 100 listings a week. Lori says, oh, I do remember the Ugg lady. Huh. The shoes didn't say that they didn't come with a matching outfit, but that's what I told Cathy. I was like, right. Where is the bar of gold that you didn't say that this came with? Like, oh.
I'll show you guys if you watched a recent video, they're the slide sandals I just sold. They look brand new. I'm confident I tested the Velcro like when I listed them, and I didn't notice anything weird because I do always check Velcro because that does sometimes happen. So I feel like she's more annoyed about the box that she's just trying to get a return, which is fine.
Yeah.
What am I saying? I'm saying Billabong. I'm supposed to be typing Birkenstock. It's because I'm listing some Billabong stuff right now. Okay. Yeah, it's these. So, I don't know. The photo she put in the case was very...
Yeah, like those were literally brand new.
Right, like they look like...
There's so much Velcro on that. There's no way that would ever come apart.
She said, I'm walking in them.
And they're
Mind you,
slipping off.
they got delivered today, June 8th, and I woke up to a message from her. And I woke up at what, like 8 o'clock our time? So I don't know where she lives, but she had already gotten them, tried them on, said she was walking around the house. And this is why it reminded me of the Ugg slipper lady.
Because she said the same thing.
Yeah,
she was like, if I'm walking, I'm going to fall down the stairs or something like that.
So I'm like, I mean, I guess you would try on your thing and then open a case.
Well, she said...
It was just funny.
And we're not going to show who it is or anything, but...
I don't try to, like,
She said,
return.
also, the Velcro doesn't stay when I walk in them. It makes noise and comes loose.
Right. I just... It's okay.
It's like I want it when we get them. I know this is petty. Guys, I know. We're just like... We took the return, but I want to get them and like try to open them as soon as we get them, and it's gonna be like.
Technically, decide if she can return, but I think.
Oh, they haven't decided yet.
The Velcro. Well, I wrote in there that she can return them, so they'll probably say yes.
She's probably gonna grift them or something. She just walked in them. She just sucks. Yo. Let's see. Poshmark pays for return shipping, unlike eBay.
Yeah, that's why I don't mind on Posh. And I'd prefer to sell on Posh. Mercari does too, as long as you use their label to begin with. That's why I don't do free shipping on Mercari.
People sure are coming up with ridiculous reasons to get out of return lately. It sure is frustrating. Amy's asking, are the boys enjoying their summer so far? They're getting bored.
Yeah. It's tricky. They keep doing stuff. It's also been raining like every day.
Yeah.
So we can't even like go to
Guys,
the park
the
that
rain.
much.
The rain has been so crazy.
We love the rain, but you know.
I think it's like double the average. Let's see. This was on the 5th. Oh, this was all Denver. But yeah, we've been getting I have not even turned the sprinklers on. And it's not like our grass is in great shape. I haven't mowed it either, but well, I mean, I need to mow it, like, but the rain is kind of crazy. It's been so wet. Lots of little hail too. Rain has been crazy. Do you use the LP analytics section? I know you have your spreadsheet. Do they do that, but maybe it may be redundant. We don't really use the List Perfectly one. We don't put any of that information in. It is there, but we just haven't. I think we started tracking our own before they started doing that on List Perfectly. Erica says, I had to stop watching your stories because I got jealous of Cathy's thrifting. I haven't been to a thrift in weeks. Been trying to catch up with what I have.
Well, that seems to be what I'm doing now until we move. Not because I don't have to. I'm going to get stir crazy and probably still thrift. Might go to some garage sales this weekend.
We have a neighborhood garage sale this weekend. We'll probably try to get some stuff that we're like big stuff we're trying to get rid of and just set it out on the curb. It's a good time to do it.
Already.
Zombies in the chat. Up to 934 active listings. That is awesome, zombies. Were you goal? Your goal is 1,000? Is that what your goal was? My son is bored already too. Yeah. You know, they find stuff to do. Like pester mom and dad for a little while. No, they're good. They're good.
Our gym, they get like 2.5 hours a day that I can take them there, which I haven't been doing it every day, but at least like every other day. They can play with other kids. They can run around. It's inside, so it's not raining on them.
They were actually kind of disappointed they didn't go today.
I know. I was trying to go right before we
decided to play a little game
but then
instead.
We played Catan, like a little dice version.
Yeah.
The first time, and it took longer than we thought. We didn't get to go.
Lori hadn't been to the thrift in 2 weeks either. Trying to list some backlog first.
Good for you guys.
The FOMO is real. Wow, we're having 80-degree days, which is not at all normal for Willamette Valley, Oregon. That's pretty warm. We're up there. My mom is actually... Is she in Oregon?
Washington.
She's in Washington. She's been up all in the northwest. She's driving her little conversion van with her sister. She's got her van. Like 2 sisters driving up the coast. Hey, I am busting out some pictures picture taking while listing. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm butchering your comment here. Hi. Hey. I am busting out some picture taking while listening. How do you figure out how many listings you should list to make so much?
I mean, it's tricky because I feel like it's also based on how much inventory you already have.
Yeah.
But like my current idea is that I try to list like $4,000 worth of value to my store every week, like gross value. Because I know whenever I sell something, I usually net around half of the whole total of everything. So my idea in my head is if I list 4,000, eventually it'll all sell for about $2,000 profit, assuming I don't do like a super low sale or something. That's how I think of it. It doesn't always get.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think
eventually it would snowball, which is why I'm trying to grow my full inventory altogether. But you can't ever, I guess, for sure know you're gonna make so many sales or whatnot.
Yeah. I think a good place to start. I mean, obviously, you just get to that point and then you find out for real. But if you just kind of start, like, say you want to make 10 sales a day, it's basically 10x. You know, is a good place to start. So like you'd want to have 1,000 active listings, and then kind of experience that for a little bit and see, you know, for you and your market and all that, how many sales you're making with 1,000 active listings, right?
What did we do at the beginning of this year? Because like I wanted to transition to mainly shoes, which I pretty much have. We looked at our spreadsheet from last year, and when you like minus out everything besides the shoes, my like profit was around $21. I feel like per item.
Average
shoes
net profit.
Yeah, net profit. So then I was like, okay, if I can list this many shoes and they all sell, if I could get that same $21 profit, then I should be hitting.
But see,
this goal.
it's not always that perfect, right? Because sometimes it's like I always say, if we could find 10 PlayStation 5s a day and sell, like that's all we would do, right? But you know, Cathy sources and she goes out and finds enough stuff. But when you need to find more, you start maybe taking lower quality stuff or stuff that needs more work. Like if you're trying to find stuff and you're having a hard time finding stuff, inevitably you have to work more per item to make that sale, right? So either you're buying something for a little bit more, or you're paying the same and you're having to do a little more work. It's not always a perfect thing, right? It's not just as easy as, oh, I'll just double my listings and I'll make double the money, right?
Right.
there's a little bit of a diminishing return there, and that's just because when you scale, it's not a perfect 1-to-1 scale. So keep that in mind. Anytime you're ever like, oh, if for me to quit my job, all I have to do is 5 times what I'm doing. I have 5 times the amount of time a day, right, than I do right now. There's always a little bit of a variable in there that you can't really account for until you actually do it. Candace is asking, do you have a video on your lighting setup for the photography? I don't think we have a video per se. Those were just like Amazon light softboxes. Honestly, if it was today, I'd probably buy something different, because those are like fluorescent and they kind of use up a lot of power. But if you're wondering about, it's just a basic, like, I think it was $100 for a set of 3 lights. And then we bought these little clips. I have them linked in our store, or Amazon store, or something like that. And those clips they're a stud that those lights clamp onto, and you just screw them into the studs. And that's how we have them mounted to the ceiling. And I think each bracket was like $10. So, $100 for the light, $150 for the lights or whatever, and then like $30 for the mounts. I used to have them all hooked up to like Alexa and all that kind of stuff back when we had Alexa. But yeah, I don't think we have a specific video for it, but that's basically what it is. It's pretty basic. Ashley says, summer break just started here. Thank goodness. Now I can sell at different flea markets during the week. Nice. Go a little bit further. And you can start selling on Whatnot. Hey, nice. Resellers to resellers, says Caught You Live. What's going on? Sarah Styles has a whole formula using your ASP and stuff to figure it out. Maybe watch some of her videos. Okay. Candace, that might help you out.
I think she has like several like that do it different sorts of ways too. Like one might appeal to somebody versus a different way for someone else.
Not Candace, I meant Shay. Shay Farm. Sorry. Okay, I mean, it's like no matter what anybody says, there's going to be it's not a perfect formula, right? Like everybody's source is different. Everybody finds different things. Everybody's market's different. Your geography's different. You have different places to find stuff. So, I mean, you have to like just start somewhere and then you learn it for yourself. I mean, that's the best way to do it. Almost the only way. I miss the Willamette Valley. So many great thrift stores. We lived in Eugene for 15 years. Nice. I've never been to Oregon. You ever been to Oregon?
I don't think so. Oh, I guess it does H2O. Okay. I know
Hurley
that's the
2O.
Hurley sign, but yeah. I was trying to figure out what it said.
Hurley 2O dry. You did do a video a long time ago that showed how you photograph listings and address the lighting when it was against the wall. Yeah, I'm sure we've mentioned it. I guess you remember better than I do. I don't think we've done a dedicated video though, right? Did I, Kelly? Did we? Gotcha. That makes sense for the clips. I saw it on one of the links. Awesome. Yeah, that's all. I mean, that's what we used. And honestly, like, I don't even think about it. We just like, I do have them all like on one extension cord, and then like it has like one of those smart plugs. Like I said, we used it with Alexa, and there's a button on the side of it, and that's just how we turn it on. We press that button and it turns all 3 on and off at the same time. That way we don't have to like reach up and try to flip the switches on the back of the lights. But 1,000 active is your goal. Hey, you're almost there. Every land provides different stuff too. You have to use what works for you. Exactly. I mean, that's exactly it. You know, we find stuff that, I don't know, is not the same stuff you're gonna find in Florida, Hawaii, right? New York City, any of that kind of stuff. Everybody's got different markets, right? There's no one size fits all for anything. Except for hats, which even that's a lie. 124 sold in 90 days. There you go. Awesome. Tommy in Seattle, what's going on? Hey, I totally forgot it was Thursday. Hello, everyone. What's going on, Tommy? Junk Monkey hopped in too. What's going on, Rob?
I'm getting lazy, guys. I'm not even measuring these things.
Ooh.
Most of them are kid stuff, which I don't usually measure, but like these Ariat pants, they probably know what size they wear, and I can tell they're not hemmed. So, should I worry that someone's still gonna ask me for measurements? Probably.
Chris, you know I'm a huge fan. That being said, and like basically, like no offense, but I'm about to offend you. No, I'm kidding. I was gonna play a drinking game of every time you say right, but then I die. All right, I'm not gonna say right another time the whole night. Lori says, "Hey, Tommy and Rob. Eugene is lovely." I wanted to say it right there. Dang it, I just said it. Can you remember how many listings you were at when you could count on items selling every day? I'm at 300 listings and still have some 0 days.
It's tricky. I can't really, because I've always sort of cross-posted. Do you like cross-posts? I feel like I have $0 sales days on any given platform, but rarely on all. But since I even found the reseller community, I've always had like 1,000 active listings pretty much, in which case I feel like there's no chance of not having a single sale at least.
Left or... I'm not gonna fall for it. Take a drink.
Oh, you.
Because I said it.
You literally said it.
Well, I called myself out right when I said it. I know some sellers over 1K have had 0 days. Just depends on what you sell and how in demand they are.
I don't feel like my items are in demand. I feel like it's really a numbers game.
I mean, yeah, it just really depends on your specific market, your listing style, you know, like what offers you take. It is so hard not to say it. I'm not joking.
If I'm like super low, like if I'm only had a sale or two, I will send out some aggressive offers just to make a sale or two. So
yeah,
that could be it.
Don't do it, Chris. Every time a YouTuber says up next, or he says I'm at 280 and still have a 0 day, maybe once a week, but then I had 10 one day. So this week, so I look for averages or weekly. Yeah, I think we try to look. I mean, obviously you look at it day by day, right? But
I don't even notice that he says it that much.
Oh, it's so hard. I almost said it again. So, yeah. That's another. So, yeah. I say that a lot too.
Stop.
Guys, don't forget, I edit the videos. I see all the stuff that I say, and then I watch it 3 times a day. It's like I lost my train of thought, what I was thinking about.
Better get it back.
Yeah, looking at averages. We do look at our day-to-day, but the real number, you know, the one that matters is your averages. And if you look at those periodically, as long as you're trending up or flat, it's better than trending down. Any luck with selling books? Well, I mean, maybe not all books. Like we've sold some, like mechanics.
I don't really look for books. But
Yeah, we don't
I
look
know,
for
like,
'em.
Nursing or like some school books. So if I'm at the bins and I like see one, I might scan it. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I sell our kids like Dr. Seuss books or something. But
Yeah, I mean, very specific stuff. I don't think we'll ever go and be one of the book scanners.
no, there's not good money in
No.
that.
I think it just takes us a certain kind of mindset, you know? Like, that's a lot of processing. Are you gonna... You're gonna be hyper conscious about it now? Years ago, it was so hard to not say seriously all the time.
What do I say all the time? I don't know. I'm gonna get all offended. Don't tell me.
Pretty sure your mic is muted. She's just soft-spoken, and she pushes it away. And I'm very loud. Like, I've turned my mic way down. I'm gonna turn it down some more. Maybe turn that down a little bit. I could never edit my own videos. I'd cringe. It's so hard.
I couldn't even watch myself on the video for a long, long time.
Dude, nice. So my dad's water heater blew up today. Not blew up, but it started leaking. And I guess my younger brother went over there and helped him, and it's up and running.
It's funny because, like, weren't we, like, joking around about his best son or something? I was like, you're his best son. He's not. They're all the best sons. I'm just saying.
Did you guys hear that? I'm not the best.
I was like, are any of his other best sons going to help him? He lives kind of far. Not super far, but too far that Chris couldn't help him today because of our life.
Yeah, I felt bad. He's been so busy. Like we've been busy with the house and all that kind of stuff.
Want a graham cracker? So
You guys want me to crunch?
Can you guys hear that?
Just kidding. Cathy, do you add the taxes and the state takes out on your spreadsheet? No. We let them take care of that. Law books sell well? Okay. I have looked at, like, occasionally, there was like a big set. I don't think it was a law book. It might have been an encyclopedia set. But it was like super old. And I think it was incomplete. But if it was a full set, it probably would have been a few $100. Kelly says, I love selling books. Easy to list, easy to store, easy to ship, all media mail. Not huge profits, but I get them for less than 25 cents most times. Yeah,
Super easy to photograph and stuff. Yeah.
I bought like those like nerdy books that I got at the one garage sale.
That we still have. Just kidding.
Some of them sold, right?
Those ones we bought last year.
I said it again. Someone videotaped me. I heard my voice for the first time in like 20 years. I didn't speak for a week. Oh, you want a graham cracker? These are crumbly. Sue says, my adult children always play the favorite kid game. One of, I don't, was that a cabinet?
It sounds like
Our
it.
kids are getting in.
Sure, they're trying to find snacks.
Hey, get out of the kitchen.
Okay.
In the pantry? Oh, you're getting a cup. I don't know, for Mother's Day, somebody sent one of the kids. I'm one of 6 kids of my family, and I don't know which one sent it, but somebody said from.
It was Christina.
Was it Christina? Somebody sent my mom from your favorite child coffee mug or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but I almost went on the Facebook post and sniped it, and I just didn't, because I'm the best. School textbooks sell well. I don't know why people donate them. I'll take that. $50 to $100. I mean, we used to sell those on Amazon, like Cathy's old books. That was like our first. Was it our first reselling?
Before we thought of it as reselling.
Those games are creepy. The favorite child. Okay, this is your last one. Then you gotta go lay down. Ow! Reese! You bit my finger. I'm not hitting him. I'm dusting off the sock. I said sawdust. The crumbs. Anything cool you guys listing tonight? I think soon I'm gonna start listing on these shows.
Wait, can we both be on there at the same time?
I'll figure something out. We'll do some kind of challenges. I sold the teacher manual to our history and Bible curriculum after we finished school this year. 65 plus ship. That's like a homeschooling, but I think homeschooling stuff probably sells really good.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a growing industry, isn't it? Chris thinks he can list. Oh, there's Philly Flipper. He's here, guys. We gotta stop talking about him.
Thinks he can.
I can list. I can list plenty.
What's funny? Like, how many do you really think you're gonna do like a week? He's not gonna do like that many.
I mean, I think if I really wanted to, I could destroy you. But
In how many dollars or how many?
in every way.
He cannot.
Do you even list, bro? No, I was thinking might even do some daytime listing stuff, live show. All in the new house. I'm gonna have to list so I can get working on the bus. All that fun stuff. Certain publishers of homeschool curriculum sell well. DM me if anyone wants a quick list. I wonder if I feel like when I was a kid, in my early, because I was homeschooled. Can you tell? In my early years of homeschool, I'm trying to remember what the curriculum was called, and I wonder if it's still around. Abeka? Is that still around, Lori? Abeka book? Summer is so weird. Only 7 sales today. Michelle says, listing Gymshark slouch. Is that a word? Slouch set in gray and pair of mother wrapper jeans in black. Cathy says, challenge accepted. Do you really want to risk?
What are we challenging? Like, there's no way you could list more
does
items.
Does the reward matter? Like,
I've seen him
if
list.
you lost, could you imagine losing in a listing battle to me?
I cannot.
Like, what would that do to you?
I wouldn't ever come back on the internet.
Get the bus fixed so you can come to my superior state. Philly? Like, where? Where's that? Are you changing your name ever?
He just started a podcast with also the flip as it. Flip side, right?
Flip side?
But PH.
Stepped out for a minute. Did you answer the state tax on the spreadsheet question? Yeah. You know, you're going to have to go watch the whole episode back. No. Jody, we don't track any of that. We let the platforms take care of that. It is. A Becca book, still very popular. Oh, Erica answered the question. Still trying to get up and clean my shoes for tomorrow. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. Lori says, I bought a huge stack of Abeka recently for 25 cents each to sell. That sounds like a good deal. I thought it was Becca books, but we use those in the Christian school that I attend. Yeah, I just Googled it. So it looks like it was a Becca book until 2017, and then they changed it to Abeka, like one word. A Becca book. That's confusing. Or I guess less confusing. Cathy can give Chris a 200 listing head start for the week, and she'll still win.
Are you just messing around? Because there's no way you... I've seen him list things, and it's taken him a very long time. So unless you, care to be less specific about what you're, writing in your descriptions and stuff.
I'm fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Paul just listed 100 items in one day.
Don't you do that every weekend, Paul? I'm always like, man. And he's cooking himself some good meat on the grill while he does it. I'm always jealous of his food picks.
No, I'm not changing my name. LOL. I even tripled down with the Flipside podcast. The #1 trending reselling podcast in my household. He says, yeah, I did. That wasn't fun. 100. 100 what? What did you list? Because 100 baseball cards could be pretty easy. I could probably do that.
When I see him doing it in a story, he's just picking random things from his piles. So it's nothing.
So
it's
real
not
stuff?
it's the same where it's easy to
real stuff. I know that's
it's actually difficult.
That's cool. That sounds exhausting. It was fun watching, Paul. Yeah, so we have to out both names in the title.
Did it autocorrect click?
Oh, yeah, we have to put both names in the title. That would make a lot more sense. Reese is gone. Look at that dog. You're out of here, dog. He just went downstairs.
Probably gonna eat size hamburger.
Yeah. This was for Amber Resell's challenge, so it was all clothes, and I hate clothes.
Those are the best. No, not really. This actually took me way longer to photograph all this today than if I just had shoes.
Honestly, if I had 100 video games, I could probably list faster than you, right?
Well,
And probably
if you're not, so the way you do it is just strange, though.
the way I do it.
Well, are you gonna use this perfectly?
Yeah.
Because if you're doing just like video games, which you're not only,
No.
that's probably fast to just.
I'm just like showing, like there are some
saying.
variables that you're not thinking about.
Well, if I was doing video games only, then I would just scan them on eBay, save with sell similar, and then just upload my photos and do that really fast. Oh,
Comic books,
I don't like comics.
DVDs. Yeah. I've got all those old vintage gaming magazines that I could probably list in a day and make like
should.
$1,000.
You should.
I'm not
Please do.
selling those.
Yes, you are.
Those are going on the wall in my gaming room.
You need to sell some of them.
I might sell some of them.
You need to at least make your $5.
I need to at least see them. I bought them and they've been in a box under the stairs for 2 years.
Maybe they're worth more now.
They probably are worth more. And you know what? They'll probably be worth more in 25 years.
Maybe.
They'll probably
Maybe
be priceless.
everybody by then doesn't care about Mario and things.
Dream on. He listed clothes. His favorite thing. It was a challenge. Did someone say flip side? From the flip side. Oh. Erica said, I've listed 9 items. How many have you done, Cathy?
I'm almost done with 9.
Chrissy's here. Says, hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. Don't be sorry. Glad you're here. Saw Amber and Courtney's challenge video. I have to see yours, Philly. Saving the best for last. Listing games is fast, but testing them is a pain in the rear. See, that's the fun part. Chris and Cathy listing challenge coming soon. I'm sure we'll figure something fun out.
I'm not doing it now because if I lose, I'm gonna cry. I wasn't thinking about him doing like something super easy, like a pile of magazines or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm thinking of all the random stuff that you've bought that's pointless. That's what I was thinking of. And I was thinking of how you typed out your books so freaking slowly.
okay, but there's new technology that is out and about, guys. I know I don't type very fast, but I can talk really fast. And I can put things...
I'm not sure I understand.
Shut up, technology. Shut up. I know how to use ChatGPT. I know how to use things that you don't, like a printer.
What do you need a printer for listing for?
Before joining Vendu or List Perfectly, do we have to join and make accounts on each platform we plan to use first? You don't have to be actively...
No.
I mean, they're not... List Perfectly and Vendu, at least, are not tied directly into those platforms. So... Hey,
what I sell?
ooh, $100 sale.
Why do? Oh, is it those cleats?
Yeah.
Last night, someone was like, "Would you take 100?" And I'm like, "He never bought them." Like, that was the same thing. Why is
It's
mine
going
way
to the
slower than
authenticator.
yours?
Technology is on my side, and
I'll
you're
show
going
you-
down.
I'll show you what they are. I'm pretty sure that I could have sold them for more, but I'm very happy with $100. So we'll just delete them.
So no, you do not need to have accounts set up on the platforms. I recommend before you try List Perfectly or Vendu, I'd say try using the platforms that you're interested in.
I don't know what's special about these, but it's these Nike Total 90 cleats. These are like in pretty bad shape and everything, so I thought 100 was fair. I probably pay like
She
10 to
sold them
12
for
bucks.
$100, Cathy. Or does anybody see why did Cathy make a big mistake
Well, I mean,
selling
like,
them for
look at-
100 when they're
well,
listed for 189?
Well, that's on Posh, knowing that Posh VA is gonna send 20% off. I thought they could sell for like up to 150, but like the comp, some are super low. Okay, so like this is the exact pair, but new,
With a box.
159. I don't think there was any. Oh, that was mine. Why is it still showing even though they sold? Anyways, but then if you just like search Nike Total 90, come on. Let's see.
What did you pay?
Total 90s with tax $11.90. So $10.99 was the Goodwill price. So yeah, I mean, like these are, you know, all best offers accepted and things. So I feel like $100 was fair. What do you think?
What do you guys think? Is that fair? Speaking of video games, play any Tears of the Kingdom lately? Yeah? Been playing it. It's been fun. All my friends have beat it. I don't get to play it that much. As much as them. I mean,
He plays
I
it
get to play it
most
plenty.
nights
That's not
for
me
at
saying
least
I
like
don't
2
play
hours.
much, okay? I play like at least an hour a day. If you average it out, right? Some days I don't get to play. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Don't worry, Chris. You are for sure faster at installing flooring than Cathy is.
Very true.
I don't know about that.
I know. I was like, if I learned it though.
Oh, my chat is bouncing around. Come on, chat. Chris is talking a big game tonight, but I don't see any typing yet.
It's probably the payment, right?
125 payment.
Do you guys want to see the other thing I sold for a lot of money today? I already showed it on my Instagram
Best timing
story.
for Siri. Siri's like humbling me. Has Chris ever listed anything on any platform yet?
Have you actually went through the whole thing? Because like he was typing out some listings that he had bought, but then I listed them.
Look, guys, I'm a hustler, okay? No, I was kidding.
These, I sold these today. $128 for some weightlifting shoes.
Nice.
That was cool. I only had like
Does it come with a box, and how's the Velcro?
I had like $14 into these, so really good sale.
Let's see. FYI, in one of the lives, I asked about pricing a Hello Kitty tropical Build-A-Bear, followed some advice from fellow followers, and, well, sold within 6 hours of listing. $185. Biggest sale ever.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
That is so awesome.
See the little horns, party horns blowing around the chat. That is awesome. Congrats on that awesome sale. Laser Elite is good branding.
The cleats.
When listing on Posh, it asks for an original price. Do you guys just kind of make up a number, or do you research it?
Is that the Erica
This is
person?
from Sue.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
think-
funny
yeah,
because
we
we
got a
just
question about that today,
someone
right?
just bought us a coffee like the other day, and then they bought us another one today and said, "I forgot to ask the question that I wanted you to answer," which was basically this.
So what's the answer?
Are they talking about like right here, like where
The
you have to
original
put-
price?
Right. I usually just put 0.
If you put 0, I
you
mean
just
that's
have to put something. So I just put 0 because I'm not trying to look up how much something costs.
Can
Sometimes
you
I
put
list it for
NA,
more.
or does it have to be a
No,
number?
you have to put a number.
Yeah, just put
I
0.
just put 0.
I think a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you didn't pay, it wasn't originally $0. So I think that's like universal. I don't know. If a new pair sold for $150 recently, then $100 I think is a fair for a beat up used pair. $70 profit right there.
what I thought.
That's great. From Jody. Does it come with weights and extra muscles? Leo says, last time we talked, I was worried about listing shoes without the USPS shoe boxes. You told me to list and just go to PO. And it might be a while before they sold. Well, they already sold a pair and my boxes came in.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. I thought you were gonna be, and my boxes aren't here yet. You jerks. No. Hey, congrats on the sale.
That's awesome.
And glad you got the box to ship it in. Yeah, we always try to have at least, like 25 boxes with the volume that Cathy does, having like 25 boxes kind of at any time. So like when we hit about 25, we order more. Sometimes it doesn't go out that perfect, right? I said it again.
Why are you?
I said it again.
Why are you slamming your fingernail?
I'm
Don't
mad.
break your ring that I bought you. Did I even buy you that?
Yeah, this is my original wedding ring.
He's lost his original wedding
I've
ring
lost
so
it.
many times we have backup.
I'm not even joking. I should not have this one. This is another one of my stories. Yes, we do have a List Perfectly referral code. Use code Ginger. And it gets you all the benefits. Like 30% off your first month. There's a link down in the description, Michelle. So my first car was a Chevy Cavalier. Was it my Cavalier? Yeah. And so I had to do some engine work on it one time, and trying to get my hand down where it needs to go, and it wouldn't fit. So I took my ring off, put my ring down, forgot about it. I mean, I lost that ring. That was what, months, maybe even a year, where I lost it. I had no idea where it went. And, well, a year goes by, and then we're trying to get rid of the car.
You had already got a new wife at this point.
I had already had a new wife. Yeah. New family, new house, new car. So we're getting rid of the car. Did it break down?
So then
No, I lent.
You were
Remember, I
gonna
lent
sell it,
my
I thought.
car to our
we were
friend.
selling it to the junkyard or something.
Right. So I lent. It was an extra car. I worked for a company that I had a company car, like a van, work van. So I was driving that, and I was lending this car out to a friend in need, right? And while he was borrowing it, it died. So like we're trying to get it to the junkyard. For some reason, I opened the hood, and it's sitting there like on a bolt stud, just like I set it down there when I worked on my car a year before. And I was like, oh my gosh, my ring. And it was like the day that I was taking it to the junkyard. So that was crazy. I should not have this ring. So.
But now Amazon sells the same one for like $20.
I think we paid.
200 something.
So I do have a backup. It's basically an exact, it's just like a little different color. It's like a little shinier. I know you can't see. Let me try to focus. You guys want to see my wedding ring?
Like the Amazon one is like more comfortable because it's a little thinner too.
It's like, this is my original. And this is my Amazon one, $20. They're the same material. All right, focus. I bought this because I thought I lost my ring again. And then by the time it came in from Amazon, I found my ring. I don't even remember. It was like on the couch or something stupid. I guess we can stay married, huh?
I guess.
0 for the original price. 0 for the original price unless I know it already. There you go, Sue. Some sellers put ridiculous original price to make the buyer feel like they're getting a good deal. It doesn't really work.
Yeah. If I know it retailed for a 10, I might put the price, but
I want to list a motorcycle jacket. It weighs about 10 pounds and won't fit in a large flat rate box. What do you suggest? 10 pounds? You could do it on Posh, but you'd have to pay the extra shipping, right?
yeah.
How much is it to go from 5 to 10? Because it's like an additional every pound, right?
Right.
At a max of
I
10.
don't think I can do any of these. So it'd be an additional $22.50.
$22.50, an additional
Yeah.
$22.50.
Well,
and
you don't have to pay the first 5, so. But yeah, it's basically like.
so that'd be
$4.50.
$22.50 to you if you did you did Poshmark. If you were doing eBay, I don't know what, like FedEx Ground or something for a 10-pound box.
I usually do.
Is it
FedEx
big?
or
Would it
UPS.
fit in like a? Would it fit in a priority box O? A 13 by 13 by 9. It's a tough one. I mean, 10 pounds is pretty heavy. I guess the real question is, how much will it sell for? Is it even worth trying to sell? How do you lose a wedding ring that's not supposed to come off? Hey, I told you, I was working on the truck, on the car, and I had to fit my hand further because my ring was getting caught on something. So it had to come off, or the car wouldn't get fixed. It was an ultimatum for sure. Do you have a code for Vendu? No, we've never used Vendu. Have had no experience with Vendu. Had to replace the mass airflow sensor on my daughter's car today. Hey, dad to the rescue. Thrift Drippin', hey, what's going on, Mimi?
Hey, Mimi.
Great to be here listing with you all. Glad you're here, Mimi. Speaking of vans, please tell us you have your own vehicle back from the repair shop. We do.
And we got a flat tire yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Like so flat. Like I just drove up to the post office. I get out with my bag of stuff. And it's like I literally hear like a tire like going flat. It's so fast. I didn't realize it was mine at first, and then I came back out and I was like, oh my gosh, it's like so flat.
You're like, what's that? What's
I mean,
that
I've had
sound?
a lot of flat tires, but like that was like someone sliced it almost. Obviously, they didn't because it was, what was it in there?
There was nothing in there. So what happened is it like whatever was in there came out, and it dumped all the air in minutes. So I just plugged it. Come on, Reese. So no, it doesn't fit in a 13 by 13 by 9. Can you not fold it up? Length is about 24 inches. 24, that's gonna be hard to ship if you're trying to ship it flat. Chris was single for a bit. Single and nobody was interested. No. Jonathan, hello everyone. What's going on?
What happened to everything? Uh-oh. I don't know what happened to like my whole situation. I literally don't. Did I like get rid of my whole?
Did you close your window on
I
accident?
guess. How do I do this?
Whoa, Reese.
How do I?
Click on the update button thing. Dude,
Yes.
you okay?
What is it? Oh, history.
He's got the sneezes.
13 tabs.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Did it crash?
I don't know. I thought I clicked off it on accident, but why is it? We're not doing it on the screen no more.
Well, I took it off because
Oh, because
people don't need to see my
your messy desktop.
messy
thing.
desktop.
Right. I don't know if it's gonna save all my tabs that were open auto. All right, let me just copy this and get off of them all. Start over.
Pirate Ship has great rates for heavy items. Can't fold because it has padding like a motocross jacket. Leo, what would you do? Sell
Still
locally?
gotta fold it. I mean, we sold motocross jackets. What's?
Are you okay? I can't help you, dude. He's like, Reese is looking at me like, please help. Just like sneezing like crazy. Did you get a tickle in your nose? Yeah, I mean I'd say try to sell locally. There's that's the hard thing. Like deciding when something's not worth selling. Right? Even if there's enough profit there, it's like this is getting into the point of it's taking a lot of time to find out where you're going to ship it, how much it's going to cost, all this kind of stuff, right? Like trying to ship a floor lamp, right?
We're gonna ship a
saying right.
plastic M&M thingy eventually.
Yeah,
I know you don't. That should be one of your listings.
it probably will be.
I'll say if you list that less than I list 20, I'll consider you the winner. I list 20 in the time you list that M&M.
That counts as 20.
But you have to like photograph it and get it already as part of your thing while mine are already ready. Does that sound fair?
No.
Okay, can you put my thing back up? Because like I like to
You
have
ready?
help sometimes.
I was just, yeah.
All right, anyone know what this Patagonia is called? I don't know this one. Let me try to Google Lens it.
Fleece? Sherpa?
Yeah, it's a yes, but like all the Patagonias have a specific name.
Gray?
Retro pile jacket. Yeah, that seems like what it is.
So Leo, I mean, you could probably sell it at this point. Like, what does it sell for? What are the comps? What are you going to get out of this jacket on eBay compared to what you're going to get locally? You know, it might sell slower locally on like Facebook Marketplace or something. Do you have, like, we have a lot of motocross, like a lot of dirt bike riders in our city. So I feel like we could probably sell it easily locally, but you might not be able to where you're at. That's the GOAT Patagonia 5000, says Erica. Simona says, hi, guys. Good morning from Germany.
Hey, Simona.
What's going on, Simona? Look at Pirate Ship. Yeah, check out Pirate Ship. I mean, it might be your best bet. But anytime you get up into those, like, awkward, you know, large size things. Is the music done? All right, let me shuffle this up. And Reese is gone. Get some music back. Love you all. Love all you guys. Do I watch your videos every? I do watch your videos every night. Love getting high on your content. My nose hurts, but it's okay. Well, hey, slow down. Guten Morgen says Junk Monkey. Is there a style code? Was there a style code on your Patagonia? Do they got style codes?
I didn't photograph it if they do.
Speaking of Germany, we had bratwurst for dinner and sauerkraut. That's German, right?
I never been there.
Do you guys like sauerkraut?
I love it.
Is it a polarizing food? 1 in the chat if you like sauerkraut.
You can
2
make
in the
a
chat
poll, you know
if
that,
you
right?
hate sauerkraut. I know, but this gets more chat.
Oh. But
This
then you
gets more
can't keep up
interaction
with
on
it.
the metrics. Type 1 in the chat. Pro sauerkraut.
You're just gonna cause us to get a bunch of random people in the chat that we don't know and that are causing trouble.
I'm seeing a lot of 1s. We got a pro sauerkraut crowd here. Only with the hot dogs. Hi guys, have a great night from Canada. Hopefully you're not in the smoky part of Canada. Hopefully you're safe. Jennifer says, hey guys, I finally caught alive. Hey, just in time to talk about sauerkraut. Erica says, I don't even know what that is. You don't know what sauerkraut is?
Really?
It's good. It's good. It's like fermented cabbage, right?
So
Is it
good.
fermented?
Oh, no.
I mean, it sounds like kimchi, but that's not what it is. No, she says, no, I'm Hispanic. Oh, what's like...
It looks so good, right?
You're looking at pictures. Look at that delicious.
This
It does
is
look good.
basically what we ate.
We had bratwurst though, not.
Those look like bratwurst.
Those look like Vienna sausages.
But like,
What are you talking about?
look
Vinegar cabbage? Is it fermented or is it just like pickled? Is pickled the same as fermented? 3? Who threw a 3 in there, Ben? 3. That means only on Saturdays. He only likes it on Saturdays. 3. So love and hate it. He's got a love-hate relationship. 6 by 6. 1 1 1 1 1. Is there like an equivalent with like Hispanic food? Is there? What would the equivalent be? I mean,
No.
it's not like it's not spicy. It really stinks though.
What's that? At the Mexican restaurant right over here. They have like that one side that's kind of like cabbage and stuff, isn't it?
Oh, they serve it with like the dip with the salsa.
What is that? It kind of reminds me.
I don't know
of
what
that.
it is. It's almost like a slaw.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not really the
It's
same.
it's
but-
not. I don't know what it's called. Menudo is. Isn't that like stomach lining or something like that? It looks like it makes you fart for sure. Hey, refried beans. I mean, like that's. Sauerkraut is finely cut raw cabbage that has been fermented by various lactic acid bacteria.
Have we ever had menudo?
In my family's culture, Salvadorian, there's a slaw, but it's not that super stinky. Yeah, what is that? I want to know what that's called.
Well, what's the little place over here called? Just look
A
at
La
the menu.
Mission or something? See, I'm gonna look at their menu. See if they call it something. It might be like, is that a Tex-Mex restaurant? It's not, right?
I don't think so.
Order online. Well, it's closed. It's not gonna let me. This menu is not real. It's got like 4 things on it. I guess there's not even a website for that restaurant. Darn. Are you thinking of kimchi? No. No, but that is like a fermented cabbage. I was thinking of kimchi when I said there's like Korean like fermented cabbage. Kimchi. But that's like spicy, right? Can't find a style code. Just put regular cabbage on a, what is that word? On a soup? No, so like at this restaurant, they serve it with, so you get a salsa for your chips, right? So you get chips, salsa, and it's bean, like a refried bean dip kind of thing.
Just
With-
try to search up like
No, somebody said it's like they serve regular cabbage on a, I don't know how to say that word. Pozole?
I think I know how to say it, but I'm not gonna say it because like I'm gonna say it stupid.
Curtito.
I thought it started with like a C.
Guys,
or
I'm sorry.
something.
I'm so white. Like that might be it.
Mm.
That might be it. Oh, this is Salvadorian though. Curtito. I know I'm saying that wrong. It's a lightly fermented cabbage relish that is typically Salvadorian cuisine. Made with cabbage, onions, carrots, oregano, sometimes lime juice. It resembles sauerkraut, kimchi, or tart coleslaw. Curtito. So, do you like curtito? Maybe you like I almost said kimchi. Maybe you like sauerkraut. That is the one you were talking about. Yes. Okay, so like Erica, do you eat like bratwurst or like hot dog?
She doesn't know what that is.
Do you have you heard of the American food hot dog? Ballpark Frank.
Ew.
Do you like mustard on your hot dogs, or do you like, ketchup? She says, I know what a hot dog is. It's a American delicacy hot dog. Fine cuisine. I have to come visit, and you can show me what the way of the sauerkraut. I mean, it's German, right? It's not like, I don't know. It's good with bratwurst, right? It's great. It's a great barbecue food, right? I've just said right like 6 times. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Guys.
You're horrible.
Pozzoli? That's how you say it? Pozzoli? Pozzole? Pozzole? I feel like I'm in Spanish 101. ¿Dónde está el baño? Is that how you say where's the bathroom?
I think so.
¿Dónde el sal? Sorry. Parlez français. I took French. I didn't take Spanish.
Remember when you came to the restaurant with my college Spanish class?
For your yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, which one was it?
What do you?
Which restaurant?
I don't think it's around anymore. But that was sweet when
It
we
was
were
sweet.
dating. You came to my.
Guys, I am the sweetest guy.
You were like the only one that wasn't our classmate. They
was-
said you could bring someone with you, but nobody did. He's like, Mexican food? Yeah, I'll be there.
Can I get a chimichanga, please? It's a cliche. I maybe eat it 4 to 5 times a year, but there are good recipes for it. Sauerkraut was also good for vitamin C levels. Shipped some centuries ago. Easy to store. Yeah, like I think it's like it's like fermented foods. Good for the gut biome, right? It's good for the gut. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. I know what a hot dog is. I'm cackling. Is mayo on a hot dog an option? I'm not going to judge you, but I've seen people eat mayo on a hot dog or like American cheese. Chili cheese dogs with jalapenos. I'll eat that. Listed Lil 6 requested pigs in a blanket for dinner tonight. There you go. Can't go wrong with piggies in a blankie. That's fancy dogs. I have to ask my fiance and her family about sauerkraut and hot dogs. She's white. Have you guys heard of hot dogs? They're like, yeah, you want some beanie weenies too? Do you know what beanie weenies are?
They're disgusting.
Oh, man. I can go for some beanie weenies. Vegan hot dogs with barbecue sauce, relish, French fried onions. You lost me at vegan, dog. I'm sorry. I think I've had a vegan burger once. I'm sure things have come a long way because this was a long time ago. I know cerveza is beer, right? What is this? What is that word? Quiero un cerveza.
You worked at Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. I remember that commercial. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Remember the dog? Relish on barbecue sauce. It has to be I mean, if it was like a spicy barbecue sauce, maybe. Sauerkraut is good in a casserole with rice and ground beef. I love it that way. Sauerkraut it's good. How is everyone tonight? More chill here than listening. Hey, you ready to talk about beanie weenies and
Always gotta bring food
Frank's
into
here.
it.
How's it going, Frank? I did get to watch your videos on the stretch wrap or the bubble wrap. It's crazy. Thanks for doing that. All this hot dog talk reminds me of the SNL Harry Carey skit. I don't know which one that is. Ever had Sonoran dogs? Sonoran dogs. Is that a Phoenix thing? So it's a hot dog style or...
Sorry. Y'all, don't do bid on your items. This shit is sold for like $70 or something. New tag with the... They don't make this like color block one anymore. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Ooh, somebody got a deal. So, Sonoran hot dog is a style of hot dog that originated in Hermosillo, I don't know how to say that city, the capital of the Mexican state of Sonora in the late 1980s. It's popular in Tucson, Phoenix, and elsewhere in southern Arizona. So what's it got on it? What's on it? I've never had one. All-American hot dog wrapped in bacon, smothered it. Oh, that's bacon wrapped Sonoran. I've never had it, but you know what? I'm willing to try. I can experiment. Brooke said, my husband's family goes all out with hot dogs, mayo, shredded lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, onions, the works.
Sounds like a chili cheese bars.
Wow.
That made me really want to do like baked potatoes.
Oh, baked potato bar
That
would be
sounds all
awesome.
good on baked potatoes.
Love beanie weenies. Hello from Chicago, reposting on Mercari while watching.
Hey.
Angie, what's going on? She wants a drink. All right. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Where is the library? I don't know what a beanie weenie is. So it's basically just like beans and hot dogs. This is what you eat when you grow up poor.
Don't try to act like you
Beanie weenies, grilled cheese, We had it was this was a family classic.
That he tells about his childhood is that like his mom, because they did have 6 kids, would like take the Carl Budding meats. You know those like Carl Buddings that cost what? Like, well, they're probably like 30 cents.
So you know the packaged up Carl Budding brand lunch meats from Walmart.
So like one pack's what, like 8?
One pack is a serving. I would get 2 slices of the 12 that are in that one serving. It took me like until I was an adult to look at like the serving size, and I'm like, this is all one packet's what you're supposed to eat.
Meanwhile, we have food stamps, so like we could just eat the whole pack, and it's no big deal.
But yeah, we had a staple in our house. It was tuna burgers, and I don't think anybody else in the world ever had them. But it was basically like tuna, like a can of tuna, some saltine crackers crunched up as like a binder, like an egg, and then smushed into patties. And then I loved it. It was like great as a kid, like cooked. It's like on the. I thought they were the best thing as a kid, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom, what? How poor were we? Anybody else eat tuna burgers, or is that just my childhood trauma? Frank says, thanks for watching. It was fun to make, but now I have to keep an eye on my cams and watch out for supply. They're coming for you. It's funny, like right when you were, when I was watching your video, I went to the Supply Hut listings on eBay, and they adjusted their listings from being like whatever footage you like were sold to like the $200 that you were saying that they were, or 200 feet. So they had lowered the footage to be what they are selling, but the price was the same. Crazy. I want to try them. Never heard about them. I'll try one of those Sonoran dogs. Right? Cathy's the only one listing. The rest of us are just being silly. I've been looking at the same 4 shoes for the last 20 minutes. All my dogs are Sonoran around 11 p.m. Reese, you Sonoran back there? That's a good one, Jody. That was good. The best part of Frank's part 2 video is him stuffing all the unrolled bubble wrap back in the box. Must have felt good to send. You sent it back? I didn't get to watch the whole second part.
Oh, wow.
That, man, that's awesome. I grew up poor too, but we kept the beans and weenies independent from each other. Oh, man. Baked beans with sliced up hot dogs. Don't forget to add some extra ketchup. Beanie Weenies was a staple. Butter sugar fold over sandwich was poor people food. No, have you guys ever had a cheese melt? You take your white bread, Wonder Bread, slice of American cheese, put it in the microwave 10-15 seconds, boom, like ready to go. I see you're looking up solds. Do you ever post items with a price you want versus pricing similar to comps?
Funny you ask, because I was just trying to show you guys that I've accidentally sold this jacket before, because let me see if I can find it. I put up like a sale post on Citizen, like this was probably like 2 years ago. And like a sale post was me like putting a cute picture with my kids and then like using a photo app to write like 50% off or something like that. And so the person bought this jacket that my kid was wearing in the photo, but because they thought I was selling that item. But my sale post was for like 100 something, because you have to put a price on it on Citizen to be able to make it a post. I don't know if this is answering the question, but I feel like it is. I'm trying to find the thing. Hold on.
Yeah.
So Patagonia.
So yeah.
So I don't know how much to post this for, because these only retail for like $79, I think. But this person bought it for over 100 because like this was such a popular style and colorway the year that she bought it from me on accident. And so I had to cancel her order, obviously. But then now I regret it, because my kid had worn this one time to like the pumpkin patch. Here it is. I don't know if you guys can see it. So, like, that's the sale post I made. So it's what, 10% off one.
Yeah.
So he had just worn that for the first time ever to the pumpkin patch, and you know, this was just. It wasn't off this item. You know, this item wasn't what was for sale.
But
it was
it's
just
a,
showing.
it's an item.
Yeah.
Because that's how you do the listings, right?
On
But it's a
Citizen,
it's how you do
right.
sale announcements.
But she bought it so $110.70 because
she-
that's how much they were kind of going for at the time. And I don't know that they still are, but I kind of want to price it high like that again because this colorway, it's not like they still make this one like. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
so
crazy.
Sometimes I do price things.
Then you're
that
like, man,
way,
I should have
but-
taken that.
Yeah. So they have different colors, but like for some reason, people really liked this color that I had. I like this one with the cute little patch. Look at that! It's
Be
so
a
cute.
friend.
They don't make these, I don't think, in the at least the cute ones with the hoods in like Ogra 5P.
All right, enough reselling talk. We got more food stuff here. We used to have potted meat or tuna with egg salad when I was a kid. We had salmon patties. So it's probably like similar to a salmon patty. I Googled tuna burgers and I guess it's a recipe. And a medium bowl, add tuna, flake it with a fork, add cracker crumbs, egg, celery, and mayonnaise, mix until combined, form into patties. So I guess my mom wasn't that crazy. I don't know. But I loved them as a kid. I've never made them as an adult. Tuna on a saltine, I had that. I didn't call it a tuna burger though. No, that's called an hors d'oeuvre. My mom's specialty was tuna noodle casserole. There you go. Tuna casserole. Amy's listing. They sent you back the bubble wrap you returned to them. They did refuse. Return to sender. Didn't even open it and refunded me. Sounds like they were trying to make it all right. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he just, the owner Charlie or whatever, didn't know, right? And maybe their supplier kind of changed things up and it just like went kind of unnoticed for a while. I don't know, but something had to happen. My mom made something she called porcupines, which was ground beef and rice, meatballs in tomato sauce.
I don't know. Should I list it high and see what happens? Whenever I do this, people just message me, "Are you crazy? This only retails for this much dollars."
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. Cool. Go buy it for that.
Cool. I think my kids can still fit in it this fall, so.
Still testing on 15. What was the last game you tested? I'll tell you if I've played it or not. Fun game, huh? My mom's partner would make us SOS. Nastiest stuff I've tasted. I'm familiar with SOS. That's a military thing. Stuff on a shingle, right? It's like biscuits and gravy. Like it almost. That's what it's supposed to be. Hannah, how's it going? Hi. Are you going to do another update video, Frank? Not really. I am uploading a video from Highway 40 sale now. Did plan on doing a tape video, but ABB's new tape.
Dang, it's already almost. I need to do.
I know you got 8 minutes.
I'm getting distracted by all this food talk, and I'm getting hungry
I know.
again. We ate early.
I'm gonna make some tuna burger. Will you eat one with me,
No, I'd eat just tuna by itself. With
guys? Should I make some tuna burgers tonight?
no.
It's probably good in protein. I don't know if we have any saltine. I wonder if we could use Ritz. We've upgraded to Ritz crackers. I was more of a mac and cheese and weenies. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Classic mac
Or I
and
could
cheese
just
and
do
weenies.
25 tomorrow.
You were too poor to own a microwave. From Rob.
I'm sorry. I actually don't know if we had a microwave. I really don't.
When you were a kid.
Yeah.
It's funny because you know the Black & Decker like under counter mount stuff. My mom got the radio one time.
We must have, because I remember TV dinner, so we must have had a microwave.
Oh, TV dinners was a staple too. That was a staple in the house. Lunchables was too fancy. We have Lunchables at home. The Lunchables at home. It was Ritz crackers or saltine crackers, American cheese, butter. Mom and Dad, if you're listening, I loved my childhood. It's just funny to think back on it. Okay, I don't want to be a one-upper, but Grandpa used to tell me that as a kid they ate lard sandwiches. Literally lard, salt and pepper on white bread. I mean, I've done butter. Like a thick, not even butter, like margarine, like a margarine sandwich. I remember doing that as a kid. Lay on like a thick layer of margarine. Country crock. You had to go in the fridge and make sure you got the actual butter and not like the leftovers in the country crock. Mac and cheese with a can of chili mixed in. Oh, chili mac. There you go. That was a good Friday night. Macaroni and tomato soup. That's a good one. Already restocked on tape before I found out ABB was selling tape. What's ABB?
American Bubble Boy.
Oh, yeah. That's way easier to say than American Bubble Boy. My go-to tape. Neat. Looking forward to that tape video. I definitely like their pricing on it. Hey, we're gonna have to start buying American Bubble Boys tape. I feel like that's a good price. 36 pack for $54.
Only if we become an affiliate.
Well, yeah.
We haven't really done
Who isn't
American
an
Bubble
affiliate?
Boy because I mean we have bubble wrap, but we like buy it once a year or less because we barely use any.
Yeah. Make up some Halloween ghosts with the tape. Oh, I've seen that. Use like a heat gun and stuff. Potted meat. We had that on saltine crackers. Have you guys ever had fried bologna sandwich? I mean, that's like, if you haven't had a fried bologna sandwich, you weren't poor, right? What was it? My aunt made this. She was like from Georgia. Like she lived in Georgia, and it was, I feel like it was a southern thing. But it was what was it called? It was like ham salad? Is that a thing? Yes. Ham salad. Have you guys had ham salad?
I barely even like him.
Anglo-American salad resembles a chicken salad or an egg salad or a tuna salad, but the primary ingredient is ham mixed with smaller amounts of vegetables. So my aunt made a ham salad once, but it was it Spam? Maybe it was a Spam salad, or it was bologna, like cut up bologna, like a bologna salad. It was, I mean, it's gross. Salmon patties were once in a great while delicacy in my house. I remember one time my mom got
So many stories.
one time, only one time, Schwann's. Do you guys know what Schwann's is? It's like a refrigerator truck, door-to-door salesman kind of thing. You can like put an order in and they'll come by and I don't know. My mom got roped into buying some lobster tails one day. Life because they were like on super sale or something. And had lobster one time as a kid. And then one time, like as an adult, and I'm like, this tastes way better than I remember. I feel like it was not good. Not good lobster. Salmon patties are the best. Porcupine meatballs were awesome. A treat when visiting my great-grandmother was butter on a saltine. As a kid, not sure why we thought it was great when we went to her house. You know, I remember my dad would make his midnight snack, and it was like a little plate of crackers and various like little toppings. Butter, you know, pepperoni on a cracker, peanut butter. He'd make like, 15 crackers. That was like his midnight snack. SOS my mom made was awesome. Make the best SOS homemade biscuits. Porcupine meatballs. I don't think I've ever had porcupine meatballs. Is that like you stick the noodles in hard and then you cook them or something? Ew. That was your quote, Cathy.
I was just thinking my grandma would just like soak broccoli like in vinegar. Is that normal?
Just
I
eat
thought it
it
was
dipped
really
in
good.
vinegar.
Like just like soak it in there and like put it in the fridge for a day. It was just like cold broccoli and vinegar. I don't know. I like vinegar.
Pickled eggs? You guys do pickled eggs? Or pickled pig's feet? Apparently mine didn't know how to make it. Ritz crackers, reseller high life. 5 more to go, Cathy. You got this.
This is the last one to type out.
Rob's like, dang it, now I'm hungry for stuff I don't have the ingredients to make. Ooh, Ritz, you're fancy. Had that too, but it was margarine. Yuck. Yeah, margarine. Remember that? Remember that?
How are we not all dead?
Butter and sugar fold over sandwich. Will have to do. There you go. Put a little cinnamon sugar on it. There you go. Love the roasted garlic Ritz crackers. TV dinners cooked in the oven when I was a kid, covered in aluminum foil. I remember I missed those. Ace, what's going on? Bacon drippings sandwich instead of lard. Oh yeah, I mean I've dipped some bread in some bacon grease. My grandmother had the same thing when she was a kid, also onion sandwiches. I remember my mom and her sisters, they would eat tomato and peanut butter sandwiches. Anybody ever do that? I've never done it. When I was broke in college, I had spaghetti with butter many nights. That's how our youngest likes it, butter noodles. I want butter noodles. He doesn't like the marinara. Heart attack on a bread. Would open 6 bowls before he found the butter, yeah. Yep, I remember that. The arteries of an Egyptian mummy. And a lot of top ramen. We wouldn't even get ramen. I don't even know why we didn't. We never really had ramen as a kid. Probably too fancy.
Your mom probably thought it was gonna kill you or something.
MSG's bad.
Right.
Now, when I was like in middle school, high school, I had friends, and I would always be at their house hanging out. And
You had friends?
well, yeah, like Ron. I'm still friends. Still friends, but like his dad was like a couponer. Like he would buy like tons of like ramen.
Ramen was super expensive.
Well, it's not like
10 cents a pack.
I mean, he did like extreme couponing before there was any kind of show about it. I remember we'd go there on a Saturday or Sunday and he'd be sitting on his living room floor and like clipping coupons. You know, he was like a divorced father of 3. He had to cut coupons. But like he would get like cases of ramen. And so we would just eat like uncooked ramen. We would go get like pack of ramen, open the top, crumple it up a little bit, dump the seasoning in there, and just eat a dry, crunchy bag of ramen.
Everyone did that, right?
I'm sure everyone did that.
That's the ones that I like those mama ones for, doing that.
The spicy ones?
Yeah. Those are so good.
Ordered the tape last night and the Big Bubbles. What is potted meat? It's like canned meat, isn't it? It's almost like a... Potted meat is a form of traditional food preservation, which hot cooked meat is placed in a pot, tightly packed to exclude the air, and then is covered with hot fat. As the fat cools, it hardens and forms an airtight seal. It's basically like a spreadable meat. Like, think of like Spam, but like Vienna sausage. You know what I mean? It's I've never eaten it, and I probably never will. It looks disgusting. Fried bologna sandwich with mustard. Yep. On white bread. Ham salad. Drunk Monkeys had ham salad. Ham salad, chopped ham and mayo. Yeah. I couldn't eat it. I couldn't do it. Fried bologna sandwich. Yes, still my favorite fried egg sandwich with a ketchup. Ham salad. That's amazing. Eat it all the time. Maybe, you know what? Maybe she was like using like Miracle Whip or something. I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. Like modern day Grubhub. Yeah, Schwann's. Except you had to cook it yourself. You had to order it weeks in advance. What was another thing? I remember my grandpa would eat liverwurst. I think I've had liverwurst. I liked it when I had it once or twice, but I don't think I'll ever ever try it again. My mom got that when we were kids too. Schwann's. Is that what I said? Shawarma? Hamburgers over lobster any day. Hey, Sonny, what's going on, man? You changed your picture. I almost didn't know you were here. Even though the picture's of you.
Right.
I think of you as like a little cartoon character. Rice in the meatball mix. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I've never had that. When I was a kid, my grandmother had the Jewel Man come to her house. You could buy anything he had from food to household items, and they were on his truck when it was the size of a UPS truck.
Okay, this isn't about food, but when you guys were a kid, did you ever have like a pony that came through the neighborhood? And they would like go door to door and like be like, do you want to pay $5 in your own yard to have a picture with our pony? Did you have that?
No. Rich? How rich were you? No, we didn't have horses gallivanting in our neighborhood. I didn't see a horse until I was an adult.
What?
A horse was a mythical creature.
When I met you,
let alone a mini horse.
Family had several horses.
I know. They waited until I moved out. To this day, you've never had a pickled egg? A pony?
It was a literal pony. I'm sure I have a picture of me on one. $5 was a lot back then.
Yeah. My parents definitely would not have spent $5 for me to ride on.
Now your mom would like if our kid was like
I know.
asking for anything at all, she'd be like, "Okay, honey, $1,000, okay,
$500, okay, here." No, here in our town here. Remember, we were having breakfast at the local diner, and some people rode their horses.
Because we live in like the country area.
We live more in a rural area, but like they were riding their horses, and our oldest son, he was the only son we had at the time. Did we have both?
I think so.
Maybe Sai was just too small. But yeah, they were just like, "Hey," and our kid was looking at the horse, and she's like, "Oh, you want to sit on him?" And he's like, "Yeah." So we got free pictures. We didn't have to pay $5. Deviled ham sandwiches. Also ate butter, parquet, and sugar sandwich. Vienna sausages, and of course, fried Spam with pineapple and brown sugar. I don't think I ever had pineapple as a kid.
Yeah, me either. But I love pineapple now.
Trying to list here. Did you say peanut butter and tomato sandwich? Yeah. Yeah. My kids invented cheese and ketchup sandwiches years ago. Sounded odd, but actually tastes like a cheeseburger without the meat. I mean, I used to put a little ketchup in some mac and cheese as a kid. Gave it a little tang. My dad have mayo and tomato sandwich when I was with a little bit of salt, and I love those. How about honey sandwiches? Yeah, honey and a little butter. Syrup sandwiches. Oh man, some microwave quesadillas.
That's how I still
I
make
feel like
mine.
you did that like
I love
yesterday.
just putting 2 like corn tortillas with some cheese and like letting the cheese all
A corn tortilla quesadilla. That's microwave, not even like crispy. It's just
I do
like
not like flour tortillas.
floppy and.
Yeah,
ugh.
do we have any more? That sounds so good after we're done here.
I mean, we have some raw flour tortillas.
No,
we don't have any.
any more corn tortillas.
We don't have. There was like
What?
2, and you left them
Go
open on the
get
counter, and they dried
some.
out.
I would still eat them. Did you throw it away?
I threw them away.
What? They dry out when you put them in the microwave with cheese.
So good and easier than making pancakes. Potted meat is the leftovers of the animal, like bologna. So what's spam? Potted meat, random pig parts. My mom would make a treat from white tortillas with cream cheese, olives, diced cucumbers, roll them up into pinwheel slices. I don't know. I didn't know it was cheap food. Just thought it was being given a treat. Yeah, that's like the best when you're a kid. Like you think it's like tuna burgers. I was like, man, can I have tuna burgers, Mom? As a kid, our afternoon snack would be a hot dog wrapped in a tortilla with cheese and ketchup from the microwave. But have you ever had uncooked frozen hot dogs as a kid? Anybody do that? I can go for some tacos right now. Erica. Tacos does sound good.
Taco Bell sounds so good right now.
Taco Bell? That's not. I was thinking like taco truck.
Well, there's no taco trucks at 10 p.m.
Yeah, there's always taco
Not
trucks somewhere.
around our house.
Not around our house, but
Are you gonna go drive 30 minutes to get tacos?
I might.
Tacos?
I might.
I know exactly where you can find taco trucks.
Or I might just go make some tuna
by,
burgers.
The apartments I lived in when we moved here. There's always
Down
the
South
taco
Academy.
truck down there. Yeah.
meat paste. That's it. Vienna sausage. That's what it's by the grocery store. Oof. Potted meat is FDA cat food for human-friendly cat food. Human-friendly approved. Ugh. Chris, you have to eat potted meat on the next live. No. I don't think I will. Sounds nasty. I will eat some Spam. Potted meat. Ugh. Charlie chips? Charlie chips. Charlie ships. That was the delivery I wanted. Charlie ships. Or is it chips? Charlie chips. Chips in a tin. That sounds yummy. Sonny, is your live event tomorrow? What'd you say? No. Nope, but we had milkman that brought glass bottles of milk. We did have a milkman too, but it was...
Want to get the milk thing?
No.
I like the milkman. I like all meal delivery services.
You know what I wish we could get was like real raw milk. I wish it was like legal to buy. A pony? No pony shows in my neighborhood. I'm telling you, Cathy like grew up in a neighborhood. They all had swimming pools in the backyard.
I grew up in Garden Grove, California.
It's right next to Disneyland.
Not right next.
No, but we had the ice cream truck. Oh, remember the ice cream truck? You could buy like the candy cigarettes.
If you had money.
I remember buying candy cigarettes from the ice cream truck. Actually,
You're so cool.
I get horses popping up in our yard all the time. Had one on our porch looking through our sliding doors. 20 pairs of shoes prepped. Time for a margarita. There you go, Mandy.
I wanted a margarita.
I've had shoes that needed work for a while. Now in a death pile. I'll never buy shoes that need major cleaning again. There you go.
Or just list them dirty.
Loca family flippers. Yes, the pony came to our neighborhood while I was at school, and my younger brother and sister got their pictures taken. I was so jealous. Childhood trauma.
I was literally like, is this just a fake memory that I made up? But I really felt like it happened.
Is your name a play on California? Do you live in California? Loca? Is that Lower California? I wonder if it's a California thing.
It's a wherever you have a pony to make money thing.
I mean,
Why would you not do that? Not a pony.
Because I don't think ponies make money.
Imagine
I
that
think
like
ponies
at
cost money.
Territory Days or something.
Don't they give frozen hot dogs to babies who are teething?
You got $5 just to take a picture with a pony that they already own.
I did get a picture riding an elephant as a kid. Oh no, you know what? I saw a horse. You know why I hate horses? I was bit by a horse as a kid. Roast pork loin with black pepper crust served with egg noodles and gravy. That sounds like a good, almost like a stroganoff or something. 20 games and 4 controllers tested. Only one didn't work. I'm done, except for the 4 games I told my daughter she could test tomorrow. Frozen hot dogs? No, Chris. That was just you.
Frozen greens.
Potted meat is the same thing as Spam, just ground up into a fine pate. Spam is made from pork shoulder and pork ham, with no other scraps from the hog. In the 30s, the shoulder wasn't considered higher quality like it is today, so it was cheaper. The merchants, Mary Garcia. Hey, friends. What's going on, Mary? Welcome to the live. I think we should vote on Chris eating potted meat live. Cathy, you could post that on Instagram?
As long as I don't have to.
If anything I do, she's doing. So you have to get
What is this
her
potted meat?
to do it. You're going to say, heck no.
I have had, whenever I had Spam, I literally threw up.
Yeah.
That's basically what it looks like.
No, that looks way worse than Spam. That looks like if Cheese Whiz was a meat.
All right, I did 20. I got to calculate how much dollars I listed.
8 hot dogs out of the package, but not frozen. Well, at least not frozen all the way through. I'm talking like you still got like the hot dog juice frozen as like an ice cube on the outside of it. So I'm bringing up some childhood memories. I'm gonna... Ugh. You can get raw milk, but you have to have a source. What do you mean? You have to buy like in with a cow or something like that, right? See, it's just so expensive that way. It's like, why is the raw, unprocessed milk more expensive? Raw milk cheese is so good. I know. I'm so jealous. Wait, Chris, so you were rich enough to have an elephant, but not a pony? I guess. I didn't have the elephant. We were at like a crazy, like, ghetto-looking circus.
Don't say that word.
Crazy ghetto-looking carnival.
The word that starts with a G. Don't say it.
Sorry. No, I'm in Boise, Idaho. Grew up in North Carolina and Virginia. My screen name is a combo of mine and my daughter's last names. Oh, okay. Potted meat is in a Cheese Whiz can. Oh, potted meat in a Cheese Whiz can is an awesome idea. Hey, I have good ideas. It sounds like a disgusting idea. Greetings from the big smoke. Toronto, stay safe. Smoke is in your neck of the woods. Yeah, I think we had a couple people that are getting smoked out. Everybody stay safe. Rob, ew. Reminds me of the Schitt's Creek episode when he purchased raw milk. So hilarious. Most of us just go to therapy for our childhood trauma, but Chris, he just watches the Food Network. Oh, man. You have to know someone. There is a co-op here. A father supplies eggs and milk. You have a few dairy farms in Arkansas that sells raw milk. See, I think here it's like illegal. How to buy raw milk, Colorado. rawmilkcolorado.org. The RMCA, Raw Milk Association of Colorado. So how do I buy it? You have to be a member. You have to register to be a member. Farm locator. Let's see. Are you done posting?
Yeah. Now just looking at all the offers people message me that I'm not accepting. If I was accepting offers, I would have this offer on.
Let's see. See, all these places are up in Denver. Excuse me. Wasn't the circus always ghetto looking? You guys are gonna get me in trouble. I'm not allowed to say that word. New York is hotboxing right now. OMG, forgot about the live. I was at VBS earlier than watched the game. Hope I'm not too late. We're out of here, LA Jen. We're gonna be out of here in a minute.
How was VBS?
It was good VBS.
Like, are you volunteering or just dropping off the kiddos?
When is
It's at the end of the month.
the end of this month? Farmer, not father. A farmer supplies eggs and milk. So I know we have some like eggs out. Like you could buy eggs pretty easily where we're at, like Farm Fresh. But they got the milk on like lockdown. I don't know if that's like a national thing, or if it's just Colorado. I'm trying to look in my area. Or if it's even like, I wonder if you can get goat's milk. GetRawMilk.com. Goat's milk. Goat milk. Goat milk. It's all cow milk. Maintenance. Your website's broken. See, I shouldn't have to work this hard to find milk. How to buy raw milk? Get a cow. I think it'd be cool. You want to get a cow?
No.
Teach the kids how to go get some eggs and milk in the morning. What have I missed, y'all? Hope everyone is doing well. You've missed everything. God bless you for you have oh, I sneezed. Go and sneeze no more. Thank you. Good night, guys. Have a great weekend. Good night, Amy.
Night. My eyes are literally like shutting.
Yeah. Buy dairy milk in Virginia. Man, it must be a Colorado thing. We might be going to Castle Rock in Colorado in the fall for Ninja. How far is that from you?
Pretty close.
It's,
40
less than an
minutes.
hour. Let us know, Lori. Castle Rock's got some good thrifting.
Like one store.
It's a good one, though.
That I know of, anyways.
I mean, it's
Just
nice.
Goodwill.
It's got good thrifting within an hour.
That's true.
I'm saying like Denver,
Yeah,
like
and
southern Denver's got some good stuff. That's where I found all those Hungerfords. It's okay, 11:30. Got to get ready for bed. Kelly's out of here. Good night, Kelly. Well, this week has been raining, so not the best but I'm volunteering as a teacher. That's hard work. VBS.
We don't volunteer.
I
We
could
just
never
drop
do
our
it.
kids off.
I could never do
I
it.
mean, I have in the past, but it's not my favorite thing.
Yeah. Want chocolate raw milk? Buy a brown cow. Husband's a pastor. Whenever someone sneezes, he says, "Bless you." And then when they thank him, he says, "That'll be $5. I charge for my blessings." I used to work with an old Jamaican guy, Scotty. Anytime he'd sneeze, I'd say, "Bless you," or "God bless you." And he'd like, "Oh, thank you, brother. I need that blessing. I need that blessing." Every time anytime somebody sneezes, I always think of Scotty. Night, guys. Good night, Erica. So much for hanging out. We're gonna have some beanie weenies next time we get together. Look up pasteurized milk and look up Louis Pasteur to find out why raw milk is hard to find. Oh, I feel like I know, but it's like, it's weird. It's not pretty. Teaching preteens, it's hard. Bless you. I mean, when we were younger, before we had kids and stuff, Cathy would spend a lot of time with the youth at the church, and I'd go on like the camping trips and stuff. You know, I'd
To be the griller.
barbecue, yeah. But it takes a special somebody to be a teacher. Like anybody dealing with the kids, you know, it's tough. Anyway, I think we're gonna call it a night, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We do appreciate you very, very much. Did Reese's camera died? He's like, it must be bedtime. Should be another video coming up live tomorrow. Just a what's sold, and
More like a haul.
more like a haul.
We only sold 5 things.
Oh, yeah. I
It's all
I said
video.
what's sold, but I was thinking haul. So I'm
Okay.
like, what are you thinking? You said the opposite. So I'm like, what are you talking about? There's only 5 things. It was what's sold.
Sold 5
mostly
things,
a haul
bought
though.
40 things.
So haul video coming out tomorrow. We do thank you guys very much for hanging out, watching, talking about potted meat, ugh, tuna burgers. We do appreciate you very, very much. Reese, you want to say goodbye? Oh, come here, say goodbye. You're getting old, man. Yeah, enjoy some more Tears of the Kingdom. I might play a little bit. She's like, no, you're not.
I don't care if you play.
I gotta go make some tuna burgers. Night, everyone. Tonight was awesome. Back.
I gotta go buy some corn tortillas so I can put them the cheese in the microwave.
Always a good time. Keep hustling. Keep hauling. Good night.
Night, night.
Good night, guys. We appreciate you so much. Bye.